guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my May edition of the Hits and Shits series. I absolutely freaking love this series. Literally, I look forward to filming these every single month. It's just so much fun. Got quite a few products to get through today. If you are new here, these are all of the products that I have loved and hated over the past month. Got 4 hates actually, 4 shitty shits. But anyway, if you are interested in seeing what products I have loved and hated throughout the month of May, then please keep on watching. First up, and I feel like I've mentioned this palette in a Hits and Shits video before, but oh my god, you guys, the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette literally still cannot get over this thing. It smells like chocolate. I mean, you just can't go wrong with that. The colors in this palette are absolutely freaking gorgeous. So these are shimmers that are actually liquid metals. Like when you wear these, it's not like, oh, it's kind of shimmery, you know, if I put my face in the sun, you can kind of see it. No, these are legit. Like, look at this. One swipe. The colors in this are just next level and I cannot stop using it. I'm finding myself reaching for it every day, and I know you're probably thinking, girl, you do not wear metallic shadows every day. It's true, I don't, but there's matte shades in this palette as well. It's got beautiful crease colors, it's got a matte bone shadow for setting the lid, and it's got a black. Like this, I will travel with this. This is all I need. You can use the shades as highlighters on your face. I just freaking love this, and if you haven't got it, you need it. I keep getting lipstick on my tooth. Like, why? Next up, I've got this foundation from Jouer. This is the Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. Why do they have to name things like that? It fascinates me. Why don't you just call it High Coverage Foundation? Why is it the Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation? Nobody's got time to say all that. But this is a really, really full coverage foundation. I did do a review on it, maybe 6 months ago, about-ish. It is gorgeous. It is so full coverage, but at the same time, it's not like heavy and cakey, and it's not like, ugh, like what's on your skin. Like, it looks beautiful. Very, very, very long lasting on oily skin as well. It doesn't separate like as your oils come through. I mean, it's not going to keep you 100% matte. It does do a reasonably good job, but what I love most is that it doesn't separate and go like cakey and gross when your oils do come through. I've been using this heaps and heaps and heaps throughout the month of May, probably because my acne's been playing up, so I needed all the coverage, but it's good, you guys. It's good. Next up, and this is totally random and probably totally gross, but this is the Loving Tan Fake Tan exfoliating mitt, skin exfoliating mitt. I'll link it down below. This has been sitting in my drawer, I'm not even gonna lie, maybe 3 or 4 years. Like, they sent it to me and I looked at it, and it was in one of those boxes where it had like a circle on the front. You could feel the texture of it through it. And I remember feeling it and I was like, hun, that's not going to get my fake tan off. Like, I fake tan. That is not going to work. Yeah, well, basically, the moral to the story is we moved houses and I lost my exfoliating mitt that I've loved and used forever. And I'm pretty sure all of my scrubs and stuff were still packed, and I needed to get rid of the mangy, scaly fake tan that was on my legs. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this a go. Oh my gosh, this thing works so well. Literally gets every last little bit of fake tan. You know that gross like fake tan that like settles in your elbows and in your armpits, and it's scaly and orange and just foul? This is seriously my new best friend. It works so well. It's double-sided. The black side, I think, like it's meant to be coarser. I pretty much just shove my hand in it and go to town. It completely exfoliates everywhere, at the same time without hurting and irritating my skin. I honestly am so shocked with how well this works, and I feel like such an idiot because it's been sitting around and I've been like, that's not good enough for me. That's not going to work on my skin. Yeah, it does. Okay, this little guy here, I feel like we had to include it in a video, and you're going to have to excuse mine. It is filthy. This is the Sigma, will I get this right, 3D HD blending sponge, or is it HD 3D blending sponge? I don't know. It's a sponge from Sigma Beauty, and it's actually kind of like a blending sponge cut into 3 pieces. Like, you can imagine like this would be like a third of a full round one. I cannot stop using this. Throughout the last 4 weeks, this has 100% placed my beauty blender. Now, there are a couple of reasons. Firstly, it's got these flat sides. So this is a flat side here, this is a flat side here, this is a flat side here. It makes it so easy to blend concealer, foundation, and also set with powder because of the flat surfaces. Like, you just cover like a whole area makes it really, really easy to use. The other reason that I really, really love it is the tip of this, because it's been cut into 3 pieces. The tip of this is so tiny. You can blend concealer all the way up around your eyes, over the top of your eyes, on the inner corner, without messing with your eyeshadow, without messing with your mascara or your lashes. It is so easy to use. It's very, very soft. I think that this might be the closest that I've come to that feels similar to the texture of the original Beauty Blender. It's so good. I can't stop using it. I mean, you can tell it's filthy. And if you are interested in checking out anything from Sigma, you guys know that I use pretty much all their brushes in nearly every single video. You can now use the coupon code nikkiajoy to get 10% off, only if you're interested. Okay, next up I have this lipstick, and this is actually the lipstick that I'm wearing on my mouth today as we speak, although I still keep getting it all over my teeth. That's hot. This is the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in the color Back Talk, and it turns out that this is actually their most popular selling shade in this lipstick. Everybody freaking loves it. The formula is the Comfort Matte formula. If you didn't know, the Urban Decay Vice lipsticks came out in a bunch of different formulas. Pretty much all of them are gorgeous. You can't go wrong, but this color, oh. This is like a rosy, sort of muted, pinky, cool tone, dusty kind of color. It's gorgeous. I totally understand why everybody's obsessed with it and why it's always sold out. It's just a really beautiful, flattering color. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with the formula. Very long wearing, very creamy. It's not a matte lipstick that's going to leave your mouth like, I've just had a bag of salt. You know that feeling, like that awful... Oh, there's nothing worse. Honestly, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous lipstick. Totally, totally recommend. And if you want another shade, my second favorite is Liar. Love the shade Liar. And then lastly, for the favorites, this guy here. This is the Fresh Rose Face Mask. I think I hauled it a little while ago, maybe a month, 2 months ago. I have been using this so much and I am loving the way it's making my skin feel. It's a really sort of odd smelling mask. On the back it says it's got real rose petals that literally, this is what it says, that literally melt into the skin. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's kind of like a funny smelling mask. It smells like rose and cucumber. It's very fresh. Just like the name. But I have been using it so much. I've been having bubble baths a few nights a week, by the way. So much happier since doing that. I am stressed and it is nice. You guys need to take some time out for yourself, to pamper yourself, makes a difference. But it's just so smoothing on the skin. It really brightens the skin. It really hydrates the skin. And it's just so enjoyable when it's on your face. It kind of burns cool. You can smell the rose. It's just overall a really enjoyable experience. I do have a couple of other masks from the brand and I will be trying them soon. But so far, I would use this every night. I honestly would. I love it that much. All right, so that is it for the faves or the hits for the month. We are going to move on to the shitty products that I did not like, that I do not recommend you purchase. First up, I've got this nail polish from OPI and I'm so bummed about this. This is part of their new Grease collection. They collaborated with Grease. I think it's like the 40th or 50th year anniversary since the movie. This is the shade Hopelessly Devoted to OPI. I was so excited to use this. It's the perfect Nikkia color. It's pink, it's soft, it's nude, it's muted. I was like, yes, but unfortunately it's so streaky. I've tried to apply it 3 times. I couldn't get it to work. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. If you apply enough layers, yes, it will not be streaky, but by that point, it doesn't dry. The OPI Infinite Shine system is amazing, but it does involve you using the Infinite Shine undercoat, then 2 coats of the color, and then a top coat to kind of seal it all in. You can't only use 2 coats of this color. This is literally like a 4 or 5 coat color. It's beautiful, but unfortunately it's too streaky for me. Maybe I'm just no good at nails. I don't know. My heart is broken about this. All right, next up I have this palette, and it was actually kind of just like a random circumstance that I ended up trying this out again. I have had this for years. I've probably at some point used it in a video, maybe not. I honestly cannot remember. This is the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty Eyeshadow Palette. Matlock's Transforming Eyeshadow Palette Volume 1. Again, why all of the names? One will be fine. This is what she looks like on the inside. It's kind of like, eh. For me personally, for my preferences and my tastes and the things that I like to see in an eyeshadow palette, I don't look at this and feel super excited. I'm not like, oh my gosh, I can see 10 different eyeshadow looks. I feel really inspired. I just don't get that from this palette. And that's not the reason it's in the shits. The reason that it's in the shits is it's just not that pigmented and it's just not that easy to blend. Now, I was going through my eyeshadow palette drawer a couple of weeks ago and I was like, ooh, I feel like I'm using the same palettes all the time. Cue this guy. And I just wanted to try something different out, and I pulled this out and I used it and I was like, ugh. And I was like, okay, it could be a bad day. Tried a different eyeshadow primer. Ugh, still doesn't work. patchy, powdery, lots of fallout, not pigmented. Just, I really wouldn't recommend this palette, guys. I don't think it's a good buy. No. Okay, next up I've got this little lipstick from Winky Lux. Now these went totally batshit viral all over the internet. Everybody was raving on and on about them, how crazy they were, how cool it was. It's the flower lipstick. It's the lipstick that's got like a little flower in the bottom. To be honest, they're really cheaply made as well. Like the packaging's quite... It's not great. Hopefully you can see on camera, but there's actually like a little flower in the base of the lipstick. Can you see that? I should stop saying lipstick. It's actually a lip balm and it kind of leaves a tint on the skin. But this has got the most offensive taste and offensive, like when you put it on, literally it's all that you can taste and it is gag worthy. It just tastes like chemicals. Has anyone else experienced with these? Like I don't like wearing lip balms and I'm like, I know I'm wearing it. It tastes gross. It's affecting me. I'm affected. Triggered. I'm triggered. I don't know what they've put in it to make it taste like that. It smells delicious. Like it smells really fresh. It kind of smells kind of vanilla-y, but when you put it on, it tastes horrible. So I'm assuming it only went viral because of the flower and no other purpose. Has anyone else got these? Did I get a bad one? What is going on here? And then lastly, I have this little eyeliner from Model's Own. And again, heartbroken because I love Model's Own. And double again, I'm heartbroken because this is one of the blackest eyeliners ever. It is like pitch black, honestly gorgeous, really long lasting. It's their waterproof felt tip eyeliner, eye definer. Waterproof felt tip eyeliner. Yeah. The applicator on this is so thick and so... like, it's so hard that there's no possible way that you can do a winged eyeliner without creating a hot mess. And I'm not going to buy an eyeliner that I can only use for one purpose. I personally think that that's a waste of money. I like products that can do a few different things, but I've tried a million times to use this and I just ended, like even just tight lining, I just end up with this awful jaggedy like line, like a hot mess. And I don't know what it is. I feel like at this point in my career, I figured out winged eyeliner. I don't really find it that challenging anymore because I've practiced it literally a million times. I cannot do eyeliner with this to save my life. I cannot. The applicator is all wrong. It needs to be thinner and it needs to be more flexible because it's pretty well useless. But it's such a shame because it's such a long lasting, like good formula. But for me, if I can't use it, if it's hard to use, if it's tricky, if it looks crappy, I'm not going to use it again. So there you have it, guys. Those are all of the products I have loved and hated throughout the last 4 weeks. Please, as always, let me know your favorite products in the comments below. What have you been loving? What have you been hating? Clearly, I need to try it. Probably not the hates. I'm just curious, though. I love finding out what people hate. Like, what didn't work for other people. I'm always like, I'm a little bit nosy in that sense, I think. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this month's episode. I love filming these videos, like I said. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell. YouTube, it's basically a go home YouTube, you're drunk situation. No one is seeing any of our videos. They've rearranged the subscription feed so that it's not chronological anymore. Nobody is seeing anyone's video. So make sure you hit the notification bell. And also, I always post on Instagram whenever there is a new video up. I do upload 3 times a week. I try to have a really good balance, so there's always hopefully something there that you will enjoy. But yes, I feel like I've really rambled today. I'm chatty. I'm chatty Cathy. But I love you all so much. Please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it so that I know that you enjoyed it. I've got no other way of knowing. Leave me a comment, say hi, and I'll talk to you all in my next video.